Hurricane victims on the devastated Caribbean island of St. Maarten are running short of food, with destroyed and looted supermarkets infested with maggots. MailOnline visited the popular Grand Marche supermarket at Cole Bay, the biggest on the island, and found post-apocalyptic scenes. Rancid meat lay in the aisles, crawling with maggots. Fetid pools of stagnant water and rotting food in the 40-degree heat gave off a stomach-churning stench. Much of the supplies had been looted as lawlessness gripped the island in the days after the storm. What was left had quickly gone off and began to rot. Desperate residents are forced to rely on aid handouts, but with supply lines down and infrastructure shattered, very little is getting through. We don't have enough supplies, and what supplies we do have are hard to distribute throughout the island because of the destruction, Lieutenant Colonel Harro de Vries, commander of the Dutch forces on the island, told MailOnline. We are having to hand out military supplies of our own. We sent up a drone to capture footage revealing the scale of the devastation wreaked by Hurricane Irma after St. Maarten was destroyed by 225 mph winds. Thousands of homes across the island have been flattened, while luxury yachts moored in marinas have been sunk or driven on shore by the hurricane-force winds. Locals have been forced to queue for basic aid, and even water as the island's infrastructure has been utterly destroyed by that hurricane. Others have been forced to arm themselves to protect their property as widespread looting has been reported. MailOnline was among the first to reach the stricken island, traveling 100 miles from Antigua by speedboat because the airport was destroyed. Our drone exposed the scale of the carnage, with top-of-the-range pleasure boats flung onto dry land or piled on top of each other by the wind. Entire houses had been flattened. Thousands of people could be seen stuck in traffic jams as they desperately tried to secure for basic necessities before the 3 o'clock curfew. We found half-empty supermarkets filled with stinking pools of fetid water, the broken fridges holding meat crawling with maggots. Families were living on cornflakes and meager aid handouts from the Dutch military. Looting and lawlessness has wreaked havoc on the island, with gun-toting gangs marauding through the smashed streets and robbing people of what little they have left. The island, which is 1,200 miles southeast of Miami, Florida, is split between the French section on the north, which is called St. Maarten, and the Dutch-administered area on the south, named St. Maarten. St. Maarten is famous for its Princess Juliana International Airport because arriving aircraft pass at low level above the Maho beach. Thrill seekers often stand behind the runway and get blasted by the jet wash of aircraft preparing to take off. The Dutch and French armies have deployed soldiers onto the streets in a desperate attempt to maintain order.